There are fewer migrants crossing the southern border now than a couple months ago, fewer migrants arriving in Denver. Yet the city's making a plan for the next potential surge, buying one building to use as a shelter and preparing a second to open. Our Angela McCall explains.
As the city buys another building, it's developing a long-term plan to shelter migrants.
To not be prepared for that would be irresponsible. So we need to have the facilities.
The city will buy the gym turned migrant shelter from Denver Community Church in Athmar Park for $4 million, money from the newcomer budget.
You may recall that as part of the newcomer budget, we had specifically identified $9.5-ish million of capital investments.
City Council approved the dollars earlier this month because the city has been leasing it since late 2022 anyways.
It's more cost effective if we can just we own the building, we already have it, we can use it for something else down the road if we need it.
Right now, families who used to sleep in tents on the street are staying there today with more accommodations like an outdoor kitchen.
And so by owning the building, we could immediately look into making a few changes that could help them out that we maybe necessarily couldn't do if we were just leasing it.
Bigger picture, the city is also working on activating a different building. They've asked us not to share the location, but say they're working on converting a warehouse into a space that could offer short-term congregate shelter.
If there's one thing that we have, that we do know, it's that we don't know everything that is going to happen, and we need to be prepared for all these different contingencies.
Denver Community Church had purchased the gym property to create more space for them, and once they got the construction costs back, they ditched that plan. And with the timing of migrant arrivals, they then started leasing it to the city. So really, Denver Community Church never occupied the space that the city plans to purchase here.
As for the warehouse space that the city has been using, I know there were some concerns, we heard them from some next viewers, that the city was literally going to be warehousing people, and they were kind of uncomfortable with that. What's the deal with that space?
Yeah, we've heard some concerns. Again, this is a warehouse different than the DCC location. And so the warehouse, they say that they're still outfitting. They're trying to get it up to fire code. And this would be another congregate shelter. And so it would be another option for people to go into shelter when they arrive in Denver. Again, what's offered today is 72 hours for people who are not accepted into the new Denver Asylum Seeker program.
All right. Angela McCall, thank you.